When you're a soon-to-be mother, you start to look at things a little differently, and safety becomes more important, and you start to wonder if you need to upgrade your car to something safer, more family friendly, and sometimes a little bit larger to fit your big belly in. No, I'm just joking. So Alan, tell me, what features should women, pregnant women, or people who've just had a baby look for in a car?
Yeah. So most of the pregnant ladies that come into our dealership, so first thing is, does my pram fit in the back?
Yes.
So boot space is critical.
Absolutely.
Another factor is, does it have ISOFIX child seat safety in all the seats,
Yes.
rear seats, etc.
Because many cars don't actually have ISOFIX.
Yeah, especially some of the older cars.
Older cars, yeah.
A lot of the new cars do, but definitely the old, if you're looking at used cars, they might not have it. So.
Yeah, so if you don't know what that is, it's to hold the anchor points
Yes.
for your car seats.
Correct.
And it's very, very important if you're watching and you don't know what we're talking about. You need ISOFIX. Yes.
Yes.
Next.
Yes, so that's important. Another part is safety.
Yes.
So cars that's five-star NCAP rated, like they have our H2, which is on all the Audi Q7s. So
Yeah, so that means they've often got airbags, and it's that
correct.
curtain airbags as
Correct.
well for the safety of
Yep.
the children. And it's the front airbags for both passengers.
yes, correct. And then you can obviously, depending on the car looking at, there's a lot of advanced technology out there to stop you from crashing.
Yes.
City emergency braking is a quite relatively new technology that will brake for you if you get distracted by the little
By
one in the
crying
back.
baby in the back.
Yes,
It's going to happen.
So you will literally brake the car for you to avoid an accident. So.
And they've got all sorts of there's so many great technologies out there
Yes,
now for
yeah.
cars. So, and I think another one is the keyless entry. That's really handy. I think
Yes, yes.
looking for things like that, if you're a
Yeah.
new mum to be.
Yeah, you got
that would be
enough
one
to
of my
juggle
things.
around
Yeah,
already,
you're going to have
so-
no hands. So
yeah.
just being able to walk in and open it with your mouth is, no, I'm joking, without having
clearly
to
have experience doing that, yeah.
without having to use your
Yeah.
to fumble around finding keys. I think that's really handy. And the other one I like is if you can open the boot easy as well.
Yep.
So
So
get that pram in and out, because
correct.
you will be basically moving house every time you
Yeah.
try and take the baby out.
Yeah, and a lot of cars have the kick function to open the boot now. So
Yes.
if you've got both bags,
You just
hands
do a
be
little
with
kick
just-
and the door
It does
opens.
take some skill though.
Does
You
it?
can miss the spot.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. You just look like this at the back of your the back of your vehicle. Awesome. So, what sort of cars that you have would you recommend, and
Yep.
why should
Yep.
those be of interest to pregnant mums or
So-
new mums?
So definitely the Haval H9 is
Yes.
a good option.
That's the one I test drove
yes,
for a
that's
week.
one you test
So
drove.
if you haven't watched that video, it is a beautiful car,
Yeah.
and it massages you and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, correct.
It's got all those features,
Yeah.
many of those features we were just talking about.
Yeah.
So yes, that's a great one. It's under $50,000.
under 50,000.
Yeah, and it's a beautiful four-wheel drive.
Yeah. Yeah, a 7-seater
Yes.
as well.
So if you're going to have,
yeah.
quintuplets, you're all
Yeah.
going to fit.
Yes, it's got everything mentioned, convenience key, it's got all the airbags you need.
Yeah.
It's got massage seat function, which we reviewed.
Yes, and the
which will come in handy.
sunroof.
Yes.
So if the
Yeah.
bit of wind beneath their wings can make the kids quiet
Yeah.
down sometimes.
Yeah, and another factor is you don't want to buy a car that can break down. So
No.
and Haval backs itself on that, so it's got 7-year warranty. So
Wow,
so
that's
that-
right.
yeah.
Yeah, 70. I remember now, 70
Yeah.
warranty, and I think it's also got the climate control for back and front.
Yes.
So, because I
Yes.
think one of the things when you hop in the car with up here in North Queensland, it's so
Yeah.
hot in the car,
Yeah.
and the front cools down, but the back doesn't. And next thing
Yeah, exactly.
the baby's like a little beetroot
Yeah.
by the time you get to where you got to go.
Yeah.
So
And even for the mum that's driving the car, you got ventilated seats as well. So you
Yes.
can have cool air coming up as well. So yeah.
yes. So that's our favourite. Well,
Yeah.
my favourite, because that's
Yeah.
the only one I've
Exactly.
tested so
and,
far.
and value for money. That's,
Yeah,
can't beat that.
absolutely. Number 2.
I'll say something different. I'll say the Peugeot 508.
Okay.
Yeah, purely because it's a stylish car to
Okay.
start with. It's a bit different to what's out in the market. It's still got enough boot space because it's a 7-seater, so you can fold that goes down to a 5-seater and gives you enough room. And it's got the European luxury behind it. And it's got a lot of safety features in it as well.
Okay.
City emergency braking to brake the car for you, etc. So
And number 3.
number 3 will be the Audi Q7.
Okay.
Again, a 7-seater just for the room, but that's got every luxury you can imagine. It's one of the safest cars you can get in. It's literally hard to crash that car because the safety technology is designed to stop you from crashing to anything.
Wow.
Yeah,
So good for,
I've
good for
tried,
mums that
I've
can't
tried,
reverse
yeah.
park.
Yeah.
You've tried to crash it.
I've
you
tried to
can't.
crash it, yeah, stopped it, yeah. So it's got this new tool called rear view traffic control. So even when you're reversing out those 90-degree car parks, if it detects a car that's passing through you, it brakes a car for you.
Wow.
Yeah, it's scary when you experience it, but when you think of what it's doing, trying to save your life, you'll appreciate it.
You appreciate it, definitely.
Yeah.
So that's your top three, and I know you have different variations of many other cars as well that are suitable for second cars for families.
Yes, correct. Yeah. And if you don't use space, there's other options like the Audi Q5, they have our H6,
Yes.
or they have our H2. So yeah, definitely. At the end of the day, I think you really need to come in, have a look, and then to understand. And for us to understand what's right for you, because everyone's different. So.
Everyone is different. It's whether you want to do more full driving, or whether you just want a car to get around the city, or there's a second car, or whether you're planning on having 14 children. I'm joking. Don't have 14 children.
we do have a bus that we can sell, a 13-seater bus if you want to have the kids.
Perfect, perfect. So there you have it. If you're looking for your first car or the car of your dreams, Cairns Cars has new and used vehicles from $10,000 all the way up to luxury vehicles at $400,000 to suit your lifestyle and budget. So go and see Alan and his friendly team today. They love helping families find the car they are looking for and would love for you to test drive a car today. So you can even ask them to bring the car to you if you want to check it out.
Definitely.
Yeah. So if you're really time poor, just call them. Say, hey, I want to drive that H9.
Yep.
And they'll bring it to you. How awesome is that?